a vice president, and I'm in 8th grade.
Hello, I'm Leanne Ostro. I'm in leadership, and I'm in 8th grade.
Hi, my name is Tristan Tran, and I'm the student body senator, and I'm in 8th grade. And this is the Hale Podcast. And today we're going to be talking about everything school-related.
So, I'm sure you guys know, but we had ASB elections pass recently. What are you guys' thoughts on the elections and the winners?
Honestly, I think, everyone really deserved their position. They all kind of worked really hard for it. And, since I'm in 8th grade, we're all in 8th grade here. We can't really vote, but in my opinion, it would have been really hard for me to choose just one candidate because they tried really hard.
Yeah, feel like getting to know the candidates personally since we're all in leadership. It's sort of like a more connection. You get to see really how they truly are, instead of on a 1-minute video.
Yeah, they're all really trustable and they're all good candidates for president, vice president, literally anything. So I feel like we'll be next few years they'll be fine.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to hold the school down while we culminate.
Yeah, they're in good hands.
On the topic of culmination, how do you guys feel going into high school?
Yeah, I'm nervous, excited, and kind of sad. Sad to leave Hale because of all the amazing teachers, and I'm leaving some of my friends. But also I'm excited to leave middle school and start a new chapter, even though it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Totally
agree. I was gonna say exactly, I'm pretty sad about leaving Hale like this because, we didn't really get a full 8th grade year. But,
true.
Time to, you gotta move on once in a while, so I'm pretty excited for high school, too, as well.
Yeah.
I am feeling almost no ounce of nervousness because I just want to get out of the house. Anything, leaving middle school is sad, leaving school is sad, but anything that will just get me out into the world, I'll take it.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, leaving your house, I actually am back at school. I came back a few weeks ago, and I know you guys aren't, but I just wanted to tell you guys, coming back to school actually made everything so much easier for me, because I actually got to see, my teachers and be, at lunch and socialize.
Well, we were saying, was focusing hard for you at home?
Yes, kind of. I do share a room with my brother, so he is doing his school at the same time as me. At some points, it kind of gets difficult, and with all the background noise, my family, everything was difficult, but at school, it's not as bad, I guess.
It's the working atmosphere.
Yeah. Everybody's in class, and everybody's in their zone, and I can just turn my volume all the way up and won't hear anything.
Yeah, in my house, I constantly get distracted because there's so many things around me that I'm I'd so much rather be doing this than being in class right now, So it's kind of hard for me to focus, especially in online learning. So I've been considering, going back to these last few weeks because it seems really fun. Being able to see my peers and teachers one last time before.
Yeah, I'm excited to actually have a last day of school because last day of school was kind of sad.
It was.
Just pressing the leave button and that was 7th grade. That's it.
Well, since the school year is ending, regardless, do you have a lot of work that your teachers are assigning you to where you need to go back to school to feel productive?
I personally do. I'm not gonna name call here because, but yes, there are a few teachers that grind my gears.
Agreed.
Going into these last 2 weeks, I'm not getting too much homework that's unmanageable, but I'm getting a few basically end of the year projects that require some attention.
Yeah. Throughout the year, it's been loads and loads and loads, and assignment over assignment, project and test and everything. But now I feel it's slowing down to the last final essay or slideshow or something like that. It's not as much as work, project, work, test.
Yeah, we're going to an area where things are becoming easier.
Yeah, exactly.
contributions to the school. I worked really hard in CJSF and extracurricular activities. I signed up for clubs, and I really tried to be involved. But the thing I felt like I wasn't focusing on as hard as I should have was my grades. Like throughout my middle school career, they were pretty good. I had mostly A's, but still, I feel like there's more I could have done, and especially in online school, I can that feeling is magnified.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's grades kind of shifted when we changed from in person to online.
Like for better or for worse,
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Like for me, speaking on what like Tristan said about making an impact on the school, I kind of realized that like while I was in school in person, I wasn't really, like kind of trying to make an impact that much. But like as I've been in online school, I realized how important it is to try and make an effort to do that. So lately I've been trying to, sign up for CGSF and like, do more activities, stuff like that. Because I realized it's important.
Yeah, I've realized that even in 6th grade, when all our teachers told us, like, had this one day where we all went to the gym, there was a bunch of clubs to sign up for. I remember thinking, oh, this is dumb, I'm not going to join. And then I ended up not joining any clubs, which I think was a really big mistake for me. So going into high school, I want to join more clubs and I want to be more involved. Because it was a great experience still, but I feel like it would have been better and I would have had more of an impact if I did join clubs and done more things like that. I felt like kind of distant,
Even in high school, there's more opportunities to make an impact. They give more opportunities to older kids, being able to volunteer, being able to be part of this, like govern this, do that. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so on that topic of joining clubs and everything, we just want to remind all 6th and 7th graders to join clubs and be in, like, activities, go to games, go to dances if we have any in school. Just be involved. It makes your experience so much better, and it gets you prepared, like, for anything. It's so much better, and it's much more fun.
Totally agree. Yeah, it's really important to your school experience, and I know that sounds something like a teacher would tell you, but like really coming from 8th graders, it's true. It's really important.
Yeah.
And with that, that's going to be the wrap up for our first episode of the Hale Podcast.